As I say, winter, I would put your gas and your electric on at the same time. But the main thing is you'll find what you feel comfortable with your system. Yeah. If you like it hotter, throw more power at it. If you like it cooler, throw less power at it.
We're probably on the hotter side.
Yeah, perfect. Well, I'll leave it on gas and electric then. Cool. Then it's your choice. So, that's the top bar. Are you happy and confident that you can get hot water and heating on?
Yeah, the hot water will turn itself on, and if I set the thermostat for 20 degrees, the heating will just turn itself on if it gets cold.
That's it. Fantastic. That's the basics.
Yeah.
Right, there is more to it. I will just breeze through it, but my main aim of today is I'm happy if you can get heating and hot water.
Yeah.
Okay, so now if I keep pushing across, you see it flashing in the bottom corner here now?
Yeah.
And then I press on and it opens up the rest of the menus.
Okay.
So, first one is just setting the time in the day.
Yeah.
Second one, external. This is where you can get like a mobile phone attachment added to it so you can use it over the internet, but believe me, I wouldn't bother for the expense of it. Next one over is a night mode. So if you like it colder at night, you can set a reduced temperature so it's colder for you at night. Auto on is just a day timer, so it's the opposite round. You can set a day timer. Amp limit. Now this is quite a good one. So if you'll ever go to a 10 amp site, you can set a 10 amp limit for your heating system. What it means is your heating system won't trip the post outside. It'll sort of control the way it pulls the power off. Cool. But obviously if you're on a decent site, just leave it off, you don't need it. Now the end one, menu, I'm going to press restore or on, sorry, and it opens this one up. Now, no, sorry. So let's turn that up. So first one, OF, is offset your thermostat. So if you've got a secondary thermometer, all it is you can marry the two up so they read the same. Next one over. So what this PU one is your pump. If you have it on automatic, what it means is if you have a power cut in the middle of the night, it will resort and run off your 12 volt system instead. Okay, so always leave that one on AU and it's auto, then it'll automatically scan through. SE is service, comes up with any alarm codes or faults. Sound if you want it not to beep every time you press a button. PE is for your thermostat. Now, if you want to know what boiling a bag rice feels like, switch PE off. Or on, sorry. And what it means is your heating runs constantly. So it'll get to 30 degrees and stay there. Believe me, you will melt in here. So LE, Legionnaires, what this one is a feature on your hot water boiler. With that switched on, it heats your boiler up in the middle of the night and sort of sterilises that tank for you. So all you need to do is have it on and in the middle of the night and it heats up that tank and sort of sterilises it for you. Okay, then we're back to offset then.
Cool.
Okay, so to come back out of it, all it is restore, takes you back out of that one, all the way back down to the little sort of speaker one there, off, and then I'm back on that top row there.
Right, brilliant.
Okay, and then what it's showing us on here, it's just letting me know it's 18 degrees in here currently.
Yeah, quite nice in here now.
Yeah, perfect. Right, I'll just turn that back up, just so you're thinking, oh, it's cold in here later. I'll put it on, we'll put it on 19 for you.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Brilliant.
So, happy with that?
Yes.
Perfect. Then, while we're here, smoke detector, carbon monoxide.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Good. Lovely.
So,
which way are we going? So I can put this.
Well, we'll just start at the top, and I'll just literally work my way back. So it's just the features on the caravan, nice and simple now. So, TV point, top one, that relates to your external satellite. So obviously that's where you'll attach your cable. If you have turned it into a TV aerial, all you need to do is get the screw attachment in here and turn this one into a TV aerial as well. Yep. Okay.
And the bottom one, is there an aerial on the...
That is for your onboard aerial, which is in your cupboard in the back there.
Okay, do we have to wind it up and down?
Yeah,
okay,
I'll show you that. I'll show you that one in a sec.
That.
So other than that, for your front bed, obviously it is the lovely slats that just pull out there, nice and steady all the way to the end. Then all it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Always turn them upside down and sleep on the back of them because they're nice and flat on the back. Where obviously on the front you've got all these grooves and everything. But as for the position you put these 4 in, it's whatever you feel comfortable on. There's no right or wrong way to it. Or if you really want to, you can sleep it as 2 singles. Okay.
Brilliant.
So, little cupboard here. You've got your lovely pull-out racks in there. And then also your draining boards just in the bottom there for you. Okay. Behind us here, I've done your solar panel, so it's not in there. So for your fridge now, on off is this little tiny button at the front there.
I think it's the same as our old one. Yeah, pick a mode. So that one's gas, electric, battery, and then the one on the right is how much cold.
That's it. Perfect. Perfect. I'll leave it on electric for you. But I'll just say, if you ever want to run it on gas, if the gas doesn't light, it will do the same as that. It flashes and it comes up with a spanner in there. If your gas hasn't lit, all you need to do is turn it off, turn it back on again. Okay. Simple as that. But I'll leave it on electric because 99% of us all use electric. And then obviously there's your lovely fridge for you.
Lovely.
Okay. So microwave, you can just press, if I remember on this one now, start and it goes up in 30 seconds, leave it and she'll start. Or if you press power once, and then there's your timer on the bottom.
Ah, okay, brilliant. Thank you.
Okay, let's start and stop. Best advice with your microwave is though, don't travel with this.
Okay.
Now it's free for me to take that out,
Yes.
but if it jumps out when you're going down the road, you will not believe how expensive either this or that are to replace.
I can guess.
So take it out, wrap in a towel, pop in your sink, or very simply just wedge it underneath a cushion.
Right, brilliant. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
So, sort of utensil drawer,
Yeah.
other kitchen cupboard with more
Yeah.
racks that pull out.
I like a good wrap.
Now there is a couple of, I'll ignore that comment, there is a couple of safety, oh you've lost me train of thought now. There is a couple of gas shut off valves down the bottom there. They are labelled up on the little white sticker there, but our main advice if you ever smell gas is just to switch your gas bottles off.
Okay.
These are more there for an engineer if they ever want to fiddle with your
Okay.
boiler, your fridge.
So
or
are they
your
all
cooker or
open at the
anything.
moment?
Yeah, they're all open, so
Okay,
everything's switched
cool.
on for you. So then, water system, as I said, so simple. It's always cold tap first till you've got constant running water, then shut it off, round to the hot side, and just leave it running on the hot side.
Yeah.
Okay. And she should be getting nice and hot by now. Yep. And you got a nice bit of hot water as well. Okay.
Lovely.
So, cooker next. So,
Yeah.
one on the end relates to your electric ring.
Yeah.
Okay, it only ever runs off the 240, it doesn't
Yeah.
run off the 12 volt
Yeah.
system. Then we've got 1, 2, 3 gas burners and a lovely 12
Yeah.
volt igniter.
Okay.
So it's as easy as turn, hold,
Yeah.
ignite,
Brilliant.
ignite,
Brilliant.
ignite. There we go. So that's your gas burners.
And I'm assuming they only open when the lid's up.
Yes, yeah, it only works when the lid's up. Yeah, yeah. Grill pan and handle. Grill again, turn, hold, and
Okay,
ignite.
lovely, yeah.
That's your grill on. And then your lovely oven below.
Do you have
and
to
again-
blow in it?
No.
My old one used to have to lean down and blow in it.
No.
Ah,
There you
better.
go. There you go.
So
Okay.
puffing and puffing in the oven
Now-
in the morning.
Pots and pans stored down below.
Yeah.
There is a plug socket in there which relates to your electric ring. So if your
okay.
ring's not heating up, I put £1,000,000, you've caught the plug in
Yeah,
there.
okay. no
Okay, so
problem.
just make sure you just push that plug in nice and
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
So, bunk beds behind.
Okay. Ready? Gonna shuffle around the side.
Do you want me to give you a demonstration?
No, I can do the bunk bed,
Yeah,
and
we-
we've pulled the bed.
Yeah, oh
Yeah,
perfect.
no.
So yeah, obviously you know, table sits down
Sits
in the
down,
bottom.
goes in the gap,
Yeah,
yeah.
4 cushions.
Yeah.
Again, turn the cushions upside down and sleep on
Yeah,
the back sides
yeah,
when you're
lovely.
sleeping on
Yeah,
them.
lovely.
Now, bunk bed. We've got you some grey cushions,
Yeah.
but we haven't got your ladder yet. It's on back order.
Okay.
So we've ordered it. So you've got that. The slats for the bunk bed are in the back cupboard as well. I'll show you
Yeah,
them in a second.
yeah.
But the best advice, is it just the 3 of you?
Normally, yeah.
Normally. Well, if there is 4 of you, then yes, take these with you. If not, take them
them at
out,
home.
stick them in your garage or your shed or somewhere.
Yeah.
Keep them somewhere nice and dry because they will add value to your caravan if you do come to sell it on. So
Okay.
keep hold of it, but you're stupid carrying it around with you
Yeah, 'cause
if
we're
you're
not-
not going to
we're
use
not
it.
gonna use
Fair
it.
enough, if you're going to use it,
Yeah.
just grab it at your garage and take it with you. But they are quite bulky items, so don't bother carrying them with you if you don't need them.
Cool. Go that
Okay,
way.
so
Go that
if you
way.
let me in the bathroom,
Yep, there
I'll
we go.
shoot in first.
Yeah.
I'll get in the shower and then everyone else can come in then.
Are you all right down there? Yeah.
So, first thing, go on if you want to come in. Go on, jump in,
oh,
jump
yeah,
in, don't be
yeah.
scared. So, blue flush on the top of the toilet.
Yeah.
That's your electric flush,
Yeah.
and the little grey or little black symbol in the grey will light up to let you know when it's your turn to empty the cassette.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, obviously grey lever at the front and your toilet does spin
Yeah.
around and all the rest
Yeah.
of it. Towel rail. Your towel rail will only heat up when you've got your heating on.
Okay.
Imagine because it heats up the hot water and circulates it
going
all
round that,
round.
yeah.
Yeah, you need your heating on for that towel rail to heat up. But believe me, when it's on, that is beautiful. There's nothing nicer than getting a nice warm towel when you get out of the shower. If you want to open up your wardrobe now. So there's your slats for the end of the bunk
And they're
bed.
the ones that fit in the sides.
Yeah,
and
that's
shove
it, that's
them
it,
all
like
out.
the right angle. As I
same
say,
thing.
if you don't need them, take them out and leave them at home. Booster signal on your aerial. Now, the one on the back wall there with the green light I'm talking about. So, you have got a posh signal finder one there.
Ooh.
So what it means is when you've got a green light like that, you've got a signal.
Oh.
If it's red or orange, you haven't got a signal.
Okay.
So simple. As you see now, I haven't even got it up in the air and you've got a TV signal. So it's honest. You don't even get them in the top of the range ones. That's like an add-on that someone's put in here. So
Oh, lovely.
all it means is, gone are the days of plugging it in the telly and waiting until you get a signal.
Yes.
All you need to do is, obviously, unscrew it on the white thing a couple of turns, push it up in the air, and just keep playing with it and tilting it until you get a green light on there.
Wow.
Once it's green, you know you've got a TV signal.
Brilliant.
Okay, so what the white lever does on the bottom end there, at the minute it's sitting horizontal. When you tilt it, it just tilts it on the side for you. Okay. Best advice when you get, well, I would say have a look how everyone else is, but you don't have to, because all you need to do is look for your green
Stand in the
light.
cupboard with the green lights, right.
So the tank that's in the back there, that is your header tank for your central heating. So that's it's full of an antifreeze mix. It doesn't need draining down in the winter. It's good for about -30 or something silly like that. All you need to do is just keep an eye on the level. As you see, it's in the middle between minimum and maximum at the minute. Perfect.
Okay.
Just keep an eye. It's a bit like the coolant in your car. Obviously, we all check our coolant every time we get in the car and drive off. So same as that, it's just every now and then, cast your eyes in the cupboard and just make sure it's still at the right level. If it is below minimum and you're in the middle of nowhere, you can top it up with a spot of water, which is just remove the cap on the top and you can get into the tank.
Okay.
But ideally, bring it in to see us here or come and see us and we'll give you the correct solution to top it back up.
Cool.
Okay. I'm running out of things to talk about now.
Oh, okay.
Light switches just down the side here for your bathroom. And standalone table, hides in the bottom there.
Yeah. Yes, we found that one.
Okay. And then all it is roof hatches really and windows now. So
Those are easy, those are.
oh, perfect, perfect. What about the next one, Dave?
Oh yeah, that's Ellie's old bedroom hatch.
Oh, look at that, we're winning here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll let you do the rest of it then.
Yeah, now I can do these ones.
Look at that.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah. Is this
Then
an
just
open?
windows and blinds. No, it isn't. It is just a light giver as such. It's not a window.
Yeah.
That's why you've only got a blackout blind on it, because it's just a let lighting.
Okay.
Okay.
Has it got a... No, so that one would never fly.
No fly screen because it doesn't open. So blackouts and then fly screens above the top.
One. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
I
Same
love
as the
these
old
style
one.
windows because it means you can still have a breeze coming in as well as having some privacy as well. So if you've got any nosy neighbours, at least you can have a bit of privacy. My only advice with the windows, I saw you do it, I do it as well. Always use two hands.
Okay.
Because what it is, when you're using one, you're slightly twisting it. So two hands and they'll operate a lot smoother for you. Okay. So that's about it for me for the inside. I know I've still got motor mover and hook you up to the car and everything.
Yep. Okay.
But any other questions on the inside? Or do you think I've crossed all the boxes?
No, I think we got it all. We're missing some ties. Are
Yes, yeah, again, they're on order as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right then. So they're...
Yeah, sadly, it was the one. We do get the odd one occasionally, where until we come to look at it, we see bits are missing because the age of some of these now, they're not items that they stock on shelves, so they have to sort of make them specially for me. So no, yes, we do know. Yeah, we do know they're on order for you.
Brilliant.
Okay. So other than that, there is a slight bit of paperwork. I remember where I put it.